Miss Danreael here, and I got a word for you. So look, God wants you to understand this. The verse for this video is Psalms 119:27. Make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so I shall talk of thy wondrous works. So look, sometimes the things that we're going through, the struggles that we're experiencing, they're meant for us to get to know God. Because at the end of the day, when we struggle, when you're going through something that's changing you, that's humbling you, what's your first instinct? It's to call on God. It's to ask God, like, God, help me. What do I do? And as you get to grow older and you go through more things in life, experiences, you are gaining wisdom. And everything that you go through is not in vain. Like, sometimes we may look back and be like, wow, if I hadn't went through that, I wouldn't even be where I am today. Like, you start to take your struggles and your past tribulations for a blessing instead of like something that you regret. You know what I mean? You are learning his way of things. The type of time that we are on as humans and people and men and women, everybody's on a different type of time, but God's time is always the right time. This reminds me of the story of Paul when he had the thorn in his side and he asked God to take it out 3 times, but God didn't. He left that thorn in there. Some of us, we may have a thorn in our life, whether it's like a disability. We might be stuck with someone as the father or mother of our child that we didn't really intend to have. We might be in a family that we don't really fit in. We might be just in a place that is, you're really questioning God, like, why am I here? What is this for? Why did I have to go through this? Why me? But a lot of the times these things are to keep us humble, to keep us growing, to be a blessing to others, and it's for the betterment of our good. A lot of things that we go through, it ain't even really about us. Like, it's about life, it's about God. And I just want to remind you that sometimes whatever you're going through, it is so you can learn the ways of God and understand that he is God. It's not up to you. This popcorn microwavable world got everyone thinking that they're in charge, that it's their way or the highway, and everybody is so comfortable with what they're doing. They don't know that any minute Jesus could come back, or God could drop the ball like that. Like, it could be a tornado or a hurricane. Like, you don't know. So I want to remind you to always be in a posture that you are seeking God, putting him first, getting to know him, trusting him, and trust that when you're going through something like a struggle, whatever it is, it can be a breakup, it can be a sickness, it can be a shortcoming, it can be just a failure in your life. You might think it's that, but it's something that God is trying to show you in this time, in this situation, that it's your thorn. He's going to leave it there. He's not going to take it out. He's going to leave it there. And what it's going to do for you is it's going to humble you. It's going to make you better. It's going to elevate you. It's going to mature you. It's going to give you the ability to show others grace like God shows you. It's going to make you wiser. It's going to do everything that it's supposed to do. So, yeah, God wants you to understand that he's trying to show you his ways. He's trying to show you his precepts. He's trying to show you the way he does things. He's trying to show you his commandments, his laws, his statutes. He's trying to show you these things so that not only so that you understand, but so that you can have a whole different perspective on your life and what you're going through. He wants you to understand that perspective is everything. The way you look at something, the way you envision something, the way you feel about something is all based on your perspective. Once you start to come into how God sees things, you're not going to be worried no more. You're not going to have no pain, no fear, no anxiety. You're not going to be stressed out because you're going to know, like, this is God. God is doing this. It's in God's hands. It's not in my hands. Once you get into that place, life is going to be better for you because you have the proper perspective of what's going on. And you don't have a broken perspective. And, that thorn is also like your affliction. And in my other video, I said that in our affliction, there's comfort because God is there when you are struggling, when you are going through it, when you lost, when Whatever happened, God is there. He's your comfort in your affliction. So again, God wants you to understand that the things that's going on, the things that's happening, the things that you're worrying about, thinking about, the things that's on your plate in general, God wants you to understand that He got it covered, and He's going to show you a way. And once He shows you this is the important part. Once He showed you His way and how He did it, how He worked it out, the perspective He wanted you to have, He wants you to go tell about His wondrous works. He wants you to share your testimony. He wants you to spread the wisdom and knowledge that you learned to someone else so that they can believe and so that they can trust Him. He wants to use you as a vessel. The Most High God wants to use you, and He wants you to show others and help others. He wants you to be a willing vessel. He wants you to diligently seek Him every day, day in and day out. He wants you to come to Him in prayer. He wants you to introduce Him to somebody who doesn't know Him. He wants you to really be a disciple. He wants you to take up your cross. He wants to get to know you. He wants you to get to know Him and His precepts. And He's there. He's ready. He's waiting on you. He's just sitting down, chilling. When is my daughter going to come knock on this door? When is my son going to come knock on the door? He waiting. God is waiting on you. I don't know what you're waiting for. This may not be the right time, not the right place. You know, I'm going through a lot. The kids are acting up. Mama's sick. Daddy gone. Like, it don't matter. God is waiting on you. He's waiting on you. And He's there. As soon as you cry out, as soon as you call on His name, as soon as you hit that ground and get on your knees and pray, He's there instantly. That's all it takes. All it takes is for you to call on His name and be ready. And when you're ready, I want to challenge you to don't turn back to this world. Once you are out of the world and you in the kingdom, stay. Do not go back. Don't have one foot in the world, one foot in the kingdom, and you double dutching. Don't do it. Do not double dutch. You feel me? Pick a side and stay there, because it's time to pick a side, my people, my brothers, my sisters, my beautiful people. It's time to pick a side. And the side you want to be on is God's side. So pick your side. Get your kingdom work done. Understand that God is trying to show you His way, His perspective, His thoughts. And we don't even understand it anyway, but He's trying to show you. So take on a new outlook on what you're going through. Stop trying to be in victimhood and play victim so much, and really start to try to understand, what is God trying to show me? What is God trying to tell me? What is He trying to deliver me from? What is He doing? Show me, God. Speak to me. Ask Him. Call on His name, because He's there. And look, I love you. I'm praying for you. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.